Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Planet 46 News OK Comics Podcast. I'm Matt Price. This is Kyle Roberts. Kyle, what's going on this week?
Some pretty exciting stuff. We've got some new X-Men First Class and Cap film picks, and Clark Kent's mom has got it going on.
Let's kick off with new images from X-Men First Class.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen them. They've got Kevin Bacon and January Jones in some kind of weird, icy
And
place.
this is the first one of Kevin Bacon's. So
Yeah.
that's kind of cool, and he's a member of the Hellfire Club.
That's right. He plays Sebastian Shaw, and then of course Emma Frost, early in her career, was a member of the Hellfire Club. And I think we've kind of, from what we've seen, this is kind of a prequel. Almost has kind of a 60s Mad Men style meets the X-Men. So that could be kind of neat.
Yeah.
It's time for our question of the week.
Who is your favorite X-Men villain? We're talking movies, comics, any of it.
Any. Who is your favorite X-Men villain, regardless of how you've come to the X-Men?
Who's your favorite?
Oh, I don't want to go obvious, but Magneto is such a classic villain. It's
Boring.
kind of an obvious answer. Oh, you can say like Toadman or something, or you're like, wait, the Toad.
Yeah, the Toad
The
Man.
Toad. The Toad. The
I don't
Frog-Man
know.
fought Spider-Man, and the Toad fought the X-Men.
Yeah, I mean, Apocalypse is cool, but he just has so much power.
Yeah, Apocalypse is good.
It's pretty crazy. My favorite villain has got to be Juggernaut, because I loved his crazy antics.
Nothing can stop the Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut. That's probably
what about the
one of
Blob?
my favorites. Nothing can stop the
Nothing
Blob.
can stop the Blob. What if the Blob was on The Biggest Loser?
What if the Blob and the Juggernaut
Ran into each
had a
other.
baby? What?
Also, in Entertainment Weekly, they've just revealed the first look at the Red Skull.
Yeah, and it is a dang cool picture.
Exactly, yeah, it's spooky, creepy. Nazi bad guy, the Red Skull, fights Captain America, and he'll be in the upcoming movie, Captain America: The First Avenger. It's played by Hugo Weaving.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't sure what he's going to look like. We kind of saw like a split second of him in that Super Bowl deal. But this is just the first full-on picture. The trailer's supposed to be out pretty soon, so maybe they just want to go ahead and...
Could be any day now.
Any day now, yeah, but this looks sharp.
Cool.
And scary.
Speaking of dang cool pictures,
Yeah.
Clark Kent's mom has got it going on. Should we bring in the
That could be a
Clark
song.
Kent's mom has got it going on? Boom.
Yeah, Diane Lane will play Martha Kent in the upcoming Superman reboot, and she is pretty hot for Superman's mom, I must say. You've recently seen her in Secretariat, of course, but she's had a pretty decent career.
Cool. Let's get in the review file.
All right.
Start with Wolverine.
5 Ronin. Peter Milligan writes, Tom Coker draws. This was completely, I don't know how this ties into the Marvel Universe in any way, but
Or
it was,
any kind of timeline, or
I don't know what it has to do with anything, but I thought it was pretty good. What did you think?
yeah, I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, I know we do this at the end, this is my favorite comic of the week. Normally we have to kind of rush through these comics, and you get to read them and you kind of understand what's going on. But in a long time I haven't really escaped. Comics are an escape, just like films are. But in this comic, I really, really got to escape and go to a different place, a different time, a different land, and I really am enjoying the story. It is dark, it is bloody, it is gruesome, but it's Wolverine.
All right, that weekly series continues all this month.
Cool.
A really, really fantastic comic right here. Axe Cop #1. This is based on the webcomic, and of course there was the book late last year.
Written by a 6-year-old. And drawn by his 30-year-old brother.
Yeah, that's
kind
right.
of what they're going with here.
Ethan and Malachi Nicole would say cop with an axe.
So it's Axe Cop.
It's Axe Cop.
There you
he
go.
drives around and stuff happens. It's just basically, I don't know how many 6-year-olds you talk to. I talked to quite a few actually. And it's just kind of like the random connections you'll get and things.
Oh yeah.
There's
dinosaurs,
hilarious.
There's T-Rexes that have machine guns for their arms.
Yeah.
I mean, all kinds of great stuff.
It's awesome.
And it is, it's written by a 6-year-old, so there's not a lot of, there's no language at all in that language. It's crazy.
Crazy
It's
stuff
actually
happens.
witty. It's funny.
Super fun.
There's a lot of action in it. It's great. It's totally new and fresh.
Yeah, I really dug Axe Cop as well. So, also out this week is Wolf. It's written by Steve Niles, who you know from 30 Days of Night, drawn by Nat Jones. This is a revamp of one of the Atlas Seaboard properties from the 70s. There's going to be a whole new Atlas line of comics coming out, and this one was pretty sharp. If you like barbarian stuff, it's also kind of barbarian in the modern world. It was very bloody, very cool.
Awesome. Then Annihilators.
That's right. If you've been following all the cosmic stuff in the Marvel Universe since Annihilation, this is Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning moving that story forward.
Cool. And then another Darkwing Duck from Boom.
Yeah, big annual issue. If you've enjoyed Darkwing Duck so far, this is along those same lines. But Boom does a good job. They've just rebranded their Boom Kids line as Kaboom, and so Darkwing Duck and some of the other properties will continue under that line.
Cool. Another Captain America and Falcon.
That's right, and this was about 90% Falcon, but I guess Captain America and the Falcon sells a little better. But a pretty good Falcon one-shot with a backup from one of the Captain America and the Falcon issues from the 70s.
Pretty awesome. What's your pick?
I'm going to say Axe Cop. I mean, there were some good comics this week, but you get a cop with an axe and dinosaurs with machine guns for arms. You really can't beat that.
I like it a lot. It's only a 3-part series, but we hope that they just keep writing.
Yeah, more and more. Let's hope for more and more and more. All right, very cool. So, and you, of course, are going with 5 Ronin.
Yep,
All
exactly.
right. Well, come back next week, and we'll have more comic book and movie news. For Kyle Roberts, I'm Matt Price. Thanks for watching.